Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals. I have something special to show you today. This is my journal. This one is not for sale, nor will it ever be for sale. This is something I built right at my beginning of my journal journey, if you like. I love it so much, I just I can't part with it. It's a big chonker. There's this cute little dragon, some gears and metal and all the rest of it. It's painted. On the back it also has the same sort of cover. It's actually very light. It looks like it would be quite heavy. It's actually made of quite thick cardboard, but just like packing box cardboard, so it's quite light even though it's quite big. And I don't know what inspired this. I just really had this vision that I wanted to make a journal like this. So yeah, she doesn't even have a name. I've never named her. She was, like I say, she was one of my first journals. So I have rebuilt her since I started. She was a bit flimsy. The cover was fine. It was the binding that the signatures were held in by and stuff. So I rebuilt all of that, and now I'm extremely happy with her. But she's my showpiece. She lives with me, and I don't think she'll ever go anywhere. But I thought I would show you because it's all part of the journey, and it's something a bit interesting. So here is the inside of the front cover. Again, it has that same or a similar dragon in gold. This is all textured. It has a lot of spices. Funnily enough, it smells great. This book smells amazing. I used spices to put a lot of texture into the paint. So yeah, she's quite an interesting book. All sorts of things going on. Inside, as you can see, she's quite big. We have a big pocket here, some signatures here. This is just a little addition that I have thrown in over the time because I found it. It was some Chinese coins, some authentic coins with all their little dates, and I thought they just went really well with this journal, so it's just sitting in here with this. In the back, in the spine, we have a pencil box. It has a little magnetic closure that just closes here with a little bit of a treasure inside, and this fold out envelope with bits and pieces inside. So yeah, she's quite sort of complex, if you like, for a book. I couldn't even imagine what I would sell something like this for if I made it for sale. I've played with it so many times over the years, and there's so much time and effort been put into it that I just couldn't imagine how much I would charge for something like this. It would be maybe too expensive to sell. If that makes any sense. I don't think anybody would want to pay what I would want for the amount of time and effort I've put into this. So, but I love it, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy to keep it. I just love everything about it. So there is a little pocket card here with a folded napkin that has, I don't even know what in it, some photographs. Some pictures folded up in there, little keepsake, somebody's memories. and just some schematics that I found somewhere on the internet, and just an empty coin envelope. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. All the paper, all this paper was old office paper, and it's been dyed, coffee dyed, and obviously the officey stuff has been covered over. A lot of the pages are stuck together, so they're double thickness, so they're quite thick. There's some of my handmade paper, some eco dyeing. This is that stuck together office paper. It's very thick and textural. It feels good. There's a lot of pieces of art that I found, just old advertisements and stuff. They weren't all Japanese or Chinese or anything. I believe this is probably Indian or something. But they all just sort of seem to fit together. I love these pattern papers. They just all worked for me with this sort of theme. There's parts of Japanese newspaper in here that I brought back from Japan when I went over there. There's Japanese stamps. There's a little tuck with nothing in it, but it has a reproduction cigarette card, I think that is, stuck to it. I had some fans that I had printed out, so I've propped those throughout. A lot of stamps. There's a lot of actual postage stamps from either Japan, or pretty sure there's probably some from Hong Kong in here and whatnot. These are reproduction Matchbox packages. Some more photographs. Most of these photographs are people who do cosplay. They're just super interesting. Like I say, I'm not going to sell this journal, so I had no qualms about what I was putting in it, really. There's some reproduction maps. I've printed out some very old maps and grunged them up a bit. There's a piece of a Chinese hymnal. There you go, there's some stamps from Hong Kong. Another cosplay lady. It was all sort of Asian steampunk, I guess, was the theme, if you like. If you must give things a theme. There's some just a piece of art I found on the internet. Another cosplay photograph. There's one of those old maps that I found and printed out. When I first started, I had a lot of office paper, and that's primarily what I used, either stuck face to face or as singular sheets if there wasn't too much on there for me to cover up. Don't have quite as much office paper left now. This is a piece of packaging that was on something that I bought when I was in Japan. If you're interested in any of these images, I believe I just got on Google and searched for Japanese or Asian steampunk, and also a lot of old Asian advertisements I found on there. So this art is beautiful. I don't know the artist. Again, it's not something I would put in a book if I was intending to sell it, but it's just gorgeous. Some more photographs of incredibly talented people cosplaying. I had lots of pictures of watches and dials and stuff that I sort of added to perpetuate the steampunk feel, I guess. There's another one of those old Japanese advertisements for beer, or is it Japanese or Chinese? I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see the writing. It's more than likely Chinese by what I can see, but I'm not quite sure. This is a bag that was something I've purchased in Japan, and a couple of bits of ephemera inside, just things I've printed out on the internet. See if we can't get them back in. They have to go in together. I reinforced the top of this bag because it was quite a thin bag, and I knew things were going to be pulled in and out. I didn't want it getting torn and fractured. Giving this some more beautiful artwork. So yeah, I just love this journal. A lot of heart and soul went into this journal. I really enjoyed this process. It's an aesthetic that really appeals to me. With some more pictures, another one of those empty coin envelopes. Some more stamps, some pretty washi that goes with the theme. Another map. Again, just some journal cards and photographs and old advertisements tucked in here and there. Little fragments of map. Again, another bit of packaging from my trip. And again, I've reinforced the top of the bag with just a piece of I think it's just copy paper that's been printed on. There's another piece of artwork stacked on coffee dyed paper, and another piece. Very steampunk, very Asian. More reproduction advertisements and another journal card, another piece of that Chinese hymnal. There's a lot of these printouts of posters or advertising or something that I found. So, piece of artwork in there. Another eco dye. That's actually chrysanthemums. Like I say, I'm not actually a journaler, so I'll probably never write in this. I just love it though. I love it sitting on the shelf. It just looks amazing. Yeah, and just every now and again, you know, pull it out and have a look. It's another piece of ephemera. It's the famous wave. And there's another tuck spot with nothing in it. There's another couple of pictures. A big envelope here that's stuck down. Has in it another map. This is actually part of a map out of a atlas. A little lace corner tuck belly band sort of business going on there. Not sure what's in here, but we'll have a look. Just some journal cards. Not a journal card. You've seen the coins there. I picked them up in Adelaide when I went over and found all the junk shops in Adelaide. I can't even remember what's in here. This was actually, it looks like a piece of old flag or something. It's actually been folded like an old letter. I know I tucked something in here because I needed to have a treasure to keep in my, and again that's a handkerchief that is also folded like a letter. I think I have to refold all this one. It's a very old handkerchief. It has in a treasure, this beautiful piece of treasure, and a little teeny weeny envelope that is full of little Asian coins. There you are. So there's our treasure that hides in the little box, the little pencil box in the middle. So blessed with an imagination, I guess I am. I have no idea how I folded that. I will be able to do it again, but it's going to take a few moments, so I will leave that for now and move on to the last little bit of our journal, which is the back page here with this flip out envelope. I'm not sure what's in here, probably just some reproduction advertisements or photographs. Yep, photographs. There's lots of photographs in that one. I don't know what's in here. Is there anything in here? Oh yes, there's a letter. See, this is a journey of rediscovery for me as well. And another letter. So yeah, that is all of her. This might be dragon on the side or on the back. Yeah, she's just beautiful. I love her. I do take her out and appreciate her on occasion, like today. And I'm glad I actually got to share her with somebody because, you know, like I say, she's mine. It's not like I pull her out and show everybody who comes to my house. But yeah, it's nice to share it with somebody who might find it a bit interesting because, you know, it's certainly something a bit different. So And here we go. There she is in all her glory. I will pop all her bits and pieces back in when I'm done. But yeah, I'm glad you got to meet her. I got to show her off. Yeah. It's been lovely having you along for the journey. I've super enjoyed going back and having another look. So thanks very much for coming along and having a look today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.